Hello and welcome back to Cars.co.za. I'm David Taylor and this is the all-electric Mercedes EQB. And we've had the pleasure of driving this car for the past couple of months. In this video, you're going to find out the true cost of ownership. Have we actually enjoyed driving this thing? The features, the practicality, and loads more. Let's charge into this assessment. See what I did there? Let's go.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.
Visually, what separates the EQB from the standard diesel-powered GLB? Well, like all electric cars, it has a solid grille because what air for what engine? You don't need that, so you have this solid piece over here. But for me, the best styling element, these AMG Line alloy wheels. These are simply stunning. I would have them on any car. They are really pretty. Now, as pretty as these AMG Line alloy wheels are, the tire is slightly on the thinner side. These 20-inch wheels, they look amazing, but the ride is a little on the firm and sporty side, like most electric cars actually. But the roads, if they're not too bad, you'll be okay with this ride quality. But like all cars, you want to know the numbers. And right about now, you're going to see a pretty graphic with all the info you need to know, like performance and range and so on. The figures here are based on the claimed figures, and despite its higher list price, the electric-powered EQB is cheaper to run on a day-to-day basis, even with the higher priced DC public charging factored in. The real kicker is that if you charge at home using AC power, you'll save even more. Plus, there's a good chance you've already got a solar panel or two installed. It may be an EV, but can it actually fulfill the role of a car? Let's check out the cabin. Welcome to the cabin of the all-electric Mercedes-Benz EQB. First and foremost, I would like to point out that the build quality, fit and finish of this car is a lot better than the older compact generation of Mercs. Those felt and rattled and creaked, they weren't great. This is a bit of a step up. Secondly, I would also like to point out that if you're a current Merc owner, you're going to look at this and go, this is familiar. There's nothing too outrageous there. Ergonomically, it's all Merc. So this is reassuring. Like all Mercedes-Benz, the infotainment system is the MBUX system. So you get that nice little skateboard, 2 screens, you have your instrument cluster, you have your dashboard. The graphics are really good. It's a nice interface. It looks plush and premium. In terms of connectivity, you get Bluetooth, you get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However, these are not wireless, which is a little bit annoying. You have to plug in your cable, and thankfully there are USB-C ports in the cabin. There's also a wireless charger, and my phone is currently charging there right now. In front of me, I have the digital instrument cluster, and I like the modern look about it. You can also customize it with various themes. I've gone for this like modern, stylish look. I've got my speed and how much range I have. It's pretty much all you need in a car. I must say I'm finding the audio system pretty good, and because it's an electric car, I have been listening to AC/DC. One small drawback, and you're in a 1.4 million rand Merc, and some of the spec options or lack thereof. I mean, manual seats, that's not really befitting, but you can option everything and you can get nicer electronic seats with heating and so on. But at least these seats are comfortable, they're made of nice materials, and I think the driving position is pretty much spot on. In terms of comfort and convenience features, I've got my own aircon vents and a USB-C to charge my phone. Both the Mercedes-Benz GLB and EQB, they may be seen as compact SUVs, but actually these are commendable family cars. As you can see, I'm a tall guy. I've got decent enough legroom. This is great. Headroom, yep, the headroom is fine, but there's a cool party trick. I can just recline my seats for an extra bit of comfort. When it comes to practicality, Merc EQB, big boots. I can unlock it remotely with the key. And of course, what's a Cars.co.za video review without the good old cooler box boot test? We've been using this vehicle for weekends away and even carrying artwork. And as you can see, one of the biggest in class, it's a good boot. So what have we actually learnt after 4,500 kilometers of driving this EQB? Look, this is an electric car and this is not everyone's cup of tea. There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of stigma, and there's a lot of rumors. There's also a lot of misconceptions, and I'm going to smash those 2 misconceptions. And for that, I need to get serious, which means I need a serious chair. Thank you. You don't get more serious than that. So now we've been reviewing electric cars for quite some time, and we've driven most of them that are on the market. The first misconception that we see all the time, there aren't enough chargers, and I get that. But I'm going to disagree with you very strongly. If you log on to chargestations.co.za, I'll put the link in the bio, you'll see there's more public charging facilities than I think you would suspect. There's already providers, Gridcars, Rubicon, Chargify. The more you look, the easier it becomes. Shocking, I know. The second question we're often asked is about load shedding. And I understand this, fair question. These cars need a reliable, stable, consistent electricity supply. And thanks to Eskom, things have thankfully been getting better, and kudos to them. But there's always going to be some doubts. I mean, understandable. Do you remember that when Eskom's push app lights up and going, oh, stage 4, just out of nowhere, and your day was ruined? I get that. Call it post-traumatic Eskom stress disorder. I get that. It's stressful. But the thing is, if you're in the position to buy an EV, and especially a premium EV, there's a very good chance you're wealthy enough to already have solar and off-grid backup solutions. So load shedding with an electric car is not going to be a problem. Right, should you consider the Mercedes-Benz electric EQB? Well, I'll be honest, we've really enjoyed our time with the car. 4,500 kilometers, fuss-free, no incidents, very happy. However, the market of electric cars in South Africa is becoming ultra contested and congested. BMW iX1, Mini Countryman SE, EX30, all of them offer a little bit more performance and a little bit more range for slightly less money. However, Merc has got a trick up its sleeve. You can lease one of these, which will protect you from the horrendous depreciation which we've spoken about earlier in the video. So your cost of ownership will be slightly less and you can actually enjoy an electric car without paying through your nose. Thanks for watching. We've reached the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed insights into the electric car market of South Africa, as well as what the EQB is like. If you've enjoyed this content, please share, like. We appreciate all the support. And of course, if you want a new or used vehicle, head on over to Cars.co.za. We have a great app for Apple and Android. We also have 73,000 vehicles for sale. See you at the next one. Okay, bye.
What's the car with Cars.co.za? Bow down to Lerato. Her car is the most luxurious lady you'll see today. After her, of course. Oh, Lerato. Now think of a car. Any car. Yes, we have it. Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.